Self-publishing out of our kitchen at the time. A little kitchen was our office, and we did 3 very obscure books that I was involved with, and then Shakti wrote Creative Visualization, and I typeset it in a closet. The entire company was the 2 of us. Our first year sales were $800, I remember.
And you must have been excited by that, right?
Well, it was a beginning, but then our 4th book was Creative Visualization, and it just started selling word of mouth. We had I don't think we sent out a review copy. We had no marketing department, nothing. It just went word of mouth.
Did you even have a clue of what you were doing?
Not really. I mean, we had a dream of building a company, but we'd been artists and spiritual seekers, and I'd seen the movie Brother, Sun, Sister, Moon about St. Francis 7 times, and so I wanted nothing to do with money or anything like that, and just be spiritual. But it wasn't working. I found you needed money to live and finance a company, but it just grew, and almost in spite
Well, it really
of me.
started, with my mom lent us $1,000 so we could print up the books.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big deal.
Yeah.
That was your first financing, right?
Our
Right,
first
exactly,
financing.
yeah. And then we used to take the books down to the local, metaphysical bookstores and other bookstores and ask them to take them on consignment, which they did. Those were the good old days.
Yeah, right.
Could never do
Hauling
it
them
now.
around in a little truck.
So what do you think sparked it? What was the spark? What lit it?
Shakti wrote a great book. I remember very early on we got a letter that just, I think, summed up so many people's feelings. It said, "Dear Shakti," or maybe it came to us, I don't remember, but it said, "Every other self-help book I've read, I felt like somebody was pointing a finger at me saying, you should do this. But Shakti's book, Creative Visualization, it felt like she took me by the hand and led me into a garden and gave me beautiful flowers one by one, wonderful little treasures one by one, with gentleness and caring or something." It was so sweet, and I really think it summed up, Shakti wrote an incredible book. And usually, and I deal with 3,000 submissions a year now, and usually people's first books are terrible. They're all about themselves and their life, and I always say to them, it's great you wrote that about yourself. Now write something and address your audience. Shakti, right from her first book, she addressed her audience beautifully. You just nailed it, your first book.
A lot of it is a case of just being at the right time in the right place, led somehow from some intuitive feeling within to do something that's, the time has come.
Yes.
And it is a real easy to read book, short chapters, lots and lots of exercises that are very simple and easy for people to do. I think that, makes a big difference.